Okay, I got the little water tank, or whatever you want to call it. It's not really a radiator, but it's a water tank made for the little engine, and got it hooked up here, and I got spigot down here at the bottom going to the water pump, and then coming out of the water pump and back into the can. So I'm going to see if I can't get her started up here. I haven't had it running yet today. I messed with it yesterday. Right away when I put that can on there. But I think I'm going to take and turn the little zoomy pipes. I'm going to take the left bank, put it on the right side, put it on the left side, and so I can get them pointed downward. Because the reason is, it blows an oil mist all over my glasses right away when I start it. Because I'm standing behind it here. Because I'm standing back here when I start it, and boom, boom, and I get it all over my glasses. So I think I'm going to take this and put it over here, so they'll be pointing downward. And then I'm toying with the idea of just getting like a collector tube and put it on here so that it just shoots back, so it's down here and shoots back, because yeah, it definitely puts the oil mist in the air, and my glasses get all messed up right away. So I'm going to, where's my tripod? Get my big tripod here and set the back a ways. Straight though. Get a little closer than that. I don't want to get over there too far because you end up with oil mist on the camera. Okay. So I've got everything still plugged in here. I've got it going into this my box. I did a build thread on this box over here. I did a little build thread on it too, on one of the boards, and it's just an old computer power unit, and I hooked these all up, and you can see, depending on what pin I put where, is what voltages I get. And these are all the different voltages I can have. So with my pin in +1 and -3, I get 5 volts exactly. So anyway, it works pretty good for this. So I might just leave it that way. And, you know, I was waiting for a voltage regulator, and the voltage regulator came, and I wasn't happy with it, and didn't work real well. So anyway, I don't know if there's any fuel in the tank. We'll find out here. Turn this on. Oh, I'll turn that off. Turn this on first. And turn this on. And plus, I mounted it on an aluminum. A big disc, heavy disc, so it doesn't move around much. And I'm going to crank the throttle open a little bit. I lost my hand out there somewhere, so I'm going to have to, oh, right here. I got to put that fan belt on. I don't want to run it and get it too hot right away. Let's see if I can set you over here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. This here is just a piece of Actually, it's vacuum cord. I don't know. I have another piece of around here. Oh yeah, it's just this vacuum cord like this here, and I just cut the length and glued it together with some super glue. It's got a joint right here. You can see it's kind of didn't do a very good job at super gluing it, so it might not hold. Get it around the fan blade first, then stretch it down and get my fat fingers in there. Stretch it down and around. I had to work this morning, so I took the afternoon off. This is about 2 o'clock, 2:30. I had it on. I should make the groove a little bit bigger in this fan blade pulley. It's just not quite deep enough. Okay, she's on there now. So we'll back over here. We'll try her again. All right, try it one more time here, and we'll flip that on. Put this on. Starter. Pumping water. I might have to run it a little rip now. I might have it running a little rich now. Looks like this one here has been, I don't know why this one here, I've played with a spark plug and it seems like I'm not getting fire out of that all the time, every now and then. It's hot coming out of there, it just ain't smoking. That tube's hot. So it's firing. Just it ain't smoking like the rest. I don't know why. I ran out of gas. Just ran out of gas. But anyway, yeah, the tube's hot, so actually these three are hotter than that one. Yeah. So if anything, it's this one. Huh. So anyway, runs. I'm going to run it a little more and mess around. This is with somebody on the boiler had said open the air screw up half and then halfway covering the hole, and then work on setting the fuel mixture, and I've gotten a lot closer now by doing that. But it's like I say, I have it running a little rich, I think. I think I'm going to go ahead and switch these tubes around and put them down. And I'm going to see if I can't find a piece of scrap in my drawer over here. like this, and maybe a little long. I'll have to have a longer piece, but put a piece of tube, drill some holes in silver solder. I'll have to cut these so that they're all the same height, the way it looks, or I can have it facing down a little bit. But anyway, for right now, I'm gonna turn them around, and then eventually, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'd love to have. I wish I had a TIG welder. I don't have a TIG welder, but if I had a TIG welder, I'd weld me up a set of stainless headers and tubes, but no TIG welder here. And I don't work out in the shop anymore where I have access to a TIG welder. I used to do a lot of TIG welding, so TIG for stainless and then aluminum too. So that, like I say, I no longer have access to that, and I can't justify buying one for here at home in the shop. Maybe eventually, but anyway, it does run, and it's running a little bit better than when I first started messing with it. And this the pump seems to pump the water. Here, I'll not start it up, but I'll just turn it over without turning the ignition on. She pumps water pretty good. So I should forget about playing around with it. It gets going on the radiators. My glasses are already, they got little oil specks. I don't know the lens on the camera. Yeah, in the light here I can see that the lens on the camera is full of oil specks too. But anyway, I'm going to keep messing with it, and I will check in and now and again and with a little video of it running, and we'll see how we progress. I'd like to get it to idle down a little more than what it's doing. I had it yesterday. I had it all warmed up pretty good, and it seems like when the tank is about half full of gas, it ran the best, and I could actually idle it down pretty decent. So maybe if I mess around and lean that out a little more, maybe it'll help. But like I say, right now I think it's running a little rich. So I'm not an expert on carburetor and fuel mixtures and stuff, but so play it by ear. But anyway, that's where I'm at. The number one is sitting over there waiting for the spark plug wires to be shortened and everything checked out on it. I need to get busy on that too. It's hard to not come out here and mess with the the one that's running right now. It's like a new toy, So anyway, that's where I'm at. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following along, and we'll catch you later.